This is a historic little
What do you want?
event. Oh, right in front of here.
Okay.
Are
I
you
don't
okay?
like being floated. He always looks better than me. No.
We already have a guy who crawls on walls and spins webs. We already have a guy who's the god of thunder and a fellow who's got green skin and he breaks through buildings up and so forth. But since some viewers might not speak fluent Skrull, we'll use our Mighty Marvel language converter. As a matter of fact, our sales have tripled in the past 3 years, which is quite a publishing phenomenon.
Slower, but still got 7.
No, you promised we were going to take this very serious.
Oh, hey, come on, I love this stuff for my youth.
I mean, Mike.
Spidey's 30th birthday. What do you get Spider-Man for 30?
Them in countless horror movies, they usually referred to as the dead who walk. Now, what can they possibly have to do with Tony Stark or his armored alter ego, the invincible Iron Man?
Well, I have a good feeling about this. Yeah. Michael. Peter's the guy building it. I just follow along, you know.
What a great team. You got a great guy.
He's just terrific. I never would have done this. When my contract ended, he said, hey, Stan, now you're free. Let me build a company. If he could do it for me, imagine what he could do for you guys.
It's going to be the synergy.
200 to 300 fan letters every day, probably as much as the Beatles. I spend most of my time reading the mail and quite a lot of time answering it. During this time, I think I've learned a lot about what young people think. More importantly, I think I've learned a lot about what young people are.
Wouldn't want to change anything about me.
Gee, you're definitely not the same guy I've been writing about all these years. My guest is somebody who is not only an old friend and associate, but one of the genuine talented movers and shakers of our business, Roy Thomas. So I figured, okay, if we have to do a team, that's fine, but we're going to do it differently than anybody else does it. So instead of a lot of good guys who always won at the end, and they were brilliant and they were superior to the villains and they never did anything wrong, we came up with the Fantastic Four, who inevitably did something wrong.
Paid dividends down the line. A lot of people seem to be short-sighted on a lot of things. So,
how does it feel to know that someday in the future they'll talk of you as the man who popularized three-dimensional perspective webbing? I mean, boy, that's a distinctive trait. Nobody else will have anything like that.
Since moving to work at Marvel's production center in California, Lee has acquired a home with a pool, a pair of sunglasses we never saw him take off, and a position as an elder statesman with the folks back at the Marvel offices in New York. Stan still contributes to special issues.
And then another thing you might jot down, Jim. On page 13, he had his helmet on, and Believers. I'm Stan Lee, co-author of How to Draw Comics the Marvel Way, and creator of Spider-Man, the Incredible Hulk, and a whole caboodle of other comic book characters that my legendary modesty prevents me from mentioning. Now, I'll be your host and guide as we journey together along the rambunctious road to comic book artistry, which is to say, it looks like we're stuck with each other for the next little while. What is it that you're known for?
You gotta be kidding.
I am, of course.
Well, originally I created Courageous Cat.
That was that animated show
an
you
animated
did, right?
cartoon. But I think when I was 18, I tripped across a character called Batman.
How do you pronounce it?
B-A-T--man. It was called Batman by Robert Kane. In 1939, when I was 3 years old, Stan. That's when I created the Batman. I'm now 42 on my good days. Anyway, Batman is my claim to infamy.
Yeah, I always thought it was the cat. Things to think about, because you always want something different. I remembered we had a character called the Human Torch, who was very popular, and he was a guy, I mean, it's an everyday occurrence. He could burst in flame and fly. So it occurred to me, why not do the opposite? So that was Iceman.
Hey, true believers, I'm Stan Lee, and I want to tell you about the most fantastic sweepstakes ever. How would you like to work with me for a day as editor-in-chief of Marvel Comics? Just enter the Kmart and Marvel Comics Watch and Win sweepstakes this May and June. Get your Watch and Win scratch-off game card at participating Kmart restaurants and win one of 18 million discounts on Kmart food and drink, plus 2,500 other prizes. Just watch the Marvel Action Hour and answer my questions. Details at participating Kmart restaurants.
Here we go. We are live. every single time I feel like I made it because holy crap, another busy day, still fighting COVID, battling through it all, but we're here. And I feel like now we have a little bit more of a representation of this like overall challenge and what it's going to look like. So here's the cover. I might add some like deeper red to kind of balance out the blending. But I wanted to do almost like a little more of a classic portrait type cover. And then as we go through our challenges, every single character gets a full page in StanUARY. So here we have Day 1, Ravage 2099. Day 2 here, Fantastic Four. Day 3, the Ant-Man. Paul Rudd. I had to do the Paul Rudd plug. I don't know why. I'm still freaked out that he's part of like comic books and he's like a Marvel superhero. And then today we have Anelle from Fantastic Four. I believe like so. Here's the cool thing. Okay, like let me just show you this character. This is why it's cool to do these sketchbook challenges, because we're constantly told about characters that we have to like research and know about and learn about, and I have to do extra research because like I have a full comic page to fill up and I have random panels, so it's a lot of fun. But this is one of those things where when I saw this name on the list, I said, who the hell is that? Had to look it up. I guess we can contribute her death to John Byrne. John Byrne killed her in, I believe, Fantastic Four 252, maybe 250. Sorry, I have my pad over here that I have a couple things brought up on it. We're also doing the Yeti sipper with some Watermelon Warlord, so I can just kind of like power through. The rain energy drinks kind of have a little bit of a good effect on me recently, so I just been like sticking to them. Yeah, so here we go. Like we're I have somewhat of an idea, since she's a Skrull and she's linked to Galactus, and she's part of like the Marvel Cosmic era. I thought I would do like a cool like headshot of her, kind of like this. Like maybe we can even like, I don't know, but I wanted to do like the cosmic stuff, okay? Because I don't know about you people, I love the cosmic characters. They're just so much fun to me. And I thought I would get a little bit of revenge because I really didn't like how the She-Hulk turned out with my with Day 2 Fantastic Four. So excuse me too. I am like, I got like a little bit of a fucking cough today. I always do the sun in the middle. Like I always do like the sun in the corners. But yeah, so look, guys, I know it's 12 o'clock. I was kind of like already expecting zero help when it comes to AKA patterns on a late stream. But like you never know. We still might get one or two rolling through. And I will say, thank you. I am so grateful. But in the meantime, we're just like kind of like documenting a little bit of my thought process, a little bit of, just like what my ideas were when I sat down to approach this. But I was so unhappy with my two babes that I drew on Day 2 that I kind of wanted to come back here, with a little bit of revenge. And I don't know how long I'm going to last. Tonight we're drawing, we're going for as long as I last. And that is it. So she gets killed by Galactus, and then her son becomes Hulkling for Young Avengers. I don't know how her son survived Galactus, though. I guess we'll chalk that up to comic book, right? Comic book logic. Yeah, and then I tried to research like what the scroll like homeworld looked like. Good luck with that. I always do these like John Romita round earrings still from like How to Draw Comics the Marvel way. Yeah, I don't know why, but this run, the chins of my women are looking ridiculous. They're just not looking like chicks at all. I'm running out of lead. I might have 2 of these left. Oh, excuse me. It's just so funny because I was so unhappy with that She-Hulk that I drew. And then it's like, well, you're going to have another crack at drawing a green babe. It's like, oh, it's like, cool. Like, would never see that coming. If you ask me to name, like, a non-Hulk related green chick from Marvel, now I can. But originally, I probably would not be able to. But now we know. We got Anelle. We don't know how to say her name. But I thought I would kind of, like depict a little bit of like her life. So kind of like, do the coming of Galactus and stuff like that. Dude, I don't know why. Like my chicks are looking so rough. We'll do some nice marker blending with this. So, and then, look, we have a long panel, so we can make this all babe here. Which is, very, very lucky. We'll give her like the full like hourglass with a donkey think. we won't give her like the 90s boobs that I normally give. We're actually going to make her a little bit in proportion, but not too much because, you know, we're drawing comics. We got to have some fun. Well, I'll give her like almost like this little like dress. We are maybe I feel like we're meandering a little bit here. It's so funny how you just can't nail things sometimes. Crap, I forgot. I still have to draw Goliath here. I wanted to do that before I jumped. Now I'll wait because this paper is so fine. Some impressions that, you know, like from this side can bleed onto, like, you know, like it works almost like a carbon copy piece of paper. And we'll do like Galactus in shadow here. Yeah, I always have to look up references for this guy. I can never just get his shape down easily. It's always a process for me. Because I had to do Galactus for Jacktober. And I thought I was going to get that, and I had to like look everything up. But we'll do some like nice strong shadows though. Dude, it's funny how quickly your muscle memory kicks in. Because when I erase something, all right, so this might be my lace mechanical pencil. But it's so funny because when I erase something, muscle memory wise, I go right back to drawing something incorrectly. Like it's like you make the same mistake twice almost. It's so freaky. Draw some of these like spaceships in there and stuff. Trying to fight Galactus. Like, good luck. So I wanted to do Hulkling because I kind of anticipated a little bit more space here, but I kind of like the idea of her world. Yeah, I kind of like the idea of just everything kind of like floating, kind of like just her world just looking. I think that's such a better like anchor. So I think I kind of like screwed that up. Because like Kang's the next one, right? So like I could have done Hulkling here and then Iron Lad here to do a little bit of a young Avengers comparison. But I think like this is already looking like, you know, like this is already looking more and more like a comic book page. go. All right, I might just letter this up and call it an evening, only because I don't know. I feel like I've earned it, even though this one sucks. This is probably going to be one of my shortest live streams of all of StanUARY. Right, make sure we have day 4. Right. Just going to look up Galactus, even though I know how you spell it. Just looking up the spelling, everyone. Cool. Maybe we'll just do some blocking. Pencil. Since everything's penciled in, let's do some motherfucking borders. Well, I think my lettering's getting a little big, right? But I think we got something here, everyone. We really do. We really have something here. Well, I finally feel like we are cooking with a level of gas here, at least. Look, doing comic pages for single characters, with like without a story connected, it's just challenging. This is one of my most challenging ideas for a sketchbook challenge for show. Yahoo! Mr. Jaley, what is happening? Yeah, I'm just grinding on prompt number 4 though. But I'll give me 1 second here. I'll update everyone. Dude, Justin, how are you, bud? Okay, yeah. Well, dude, don't worry about it. That's a part of the sketchbook challenge. You skip days, you have it's a marathon, not a sprint. But yeah, so look, here's a little bit update for everyone just tuning in. Cheers, by the way. Let me get some of this in. We got our cover. Now I'm going to do an ad here. I just don't have an idea for what to do for the ad. I was thinking about making up like some type of like Stanley product, but then we're going to have almost like the intro story, which is going to be like Stanley stressing out over, and then like we'll finish it here. But he's stressing out that he's not writing the great American novel, which is what he said he wanted to do when he entered into Marvel Comics. Marvel Comics was just like a bridge to write the great American novel. So it's just like him like freaking out. I thought different type of portrayal for Stanley for sure. Day 1, we have Ravage. Day 2, Fantastic Four. Ant-Man. I still have to finish this. I got one more I kind of forgot about that one. I forgot. And then right here, Anelle. Dude, have you? Oh my god, nice, dude. Jay, sometimes like shoot me like a DM. I just want to see like what you're working on. Sometimes, I'll do the same to also. Yeah, yeah. Look. I've been trying to catnap all day. I've just been really tired. I still have like some fatigue from COVID. Walked about 4 miles today. Pressure situation at the 9 to 5 again. So yeah, I've been really trying to chart my energy because of the amount of work that I have to do. Yeah, I just think it's fun, dude. Like it really, it's so much fun. And I want to do like streams where I get people like you on, and like every single night we pick a new panel, and like every single panel will have like a new writer to it. I kind of I want that to be my year-long sketchbook challenge. Okay, nice, dude. Yeah, thank you. But yeah, everyone, thanks for popping in. I was about to sign off. I really was. Here we go. We got some nice work coming in right now. I also just need a little bit of that extra motivation today. Yeah, I need the AKA powders to pick me up and carry me over the finish line. I'm just trying to just get some of this. Yeah, it's always about the first two panels. Let's see what. Yeah, dude, I can't wait. Hold up here. I cannot wait to have a look. Oh yeah, the castle. Yeah, dude. Oh my God, look all that. I love that detail, dude. I like the horse. I like the armament here. I always do, dude. I did the same thing. Like if I ever have to draw, like a recess in an armament or some type of like decorative feature, it's always a diamond. Because look, I did the same here. The diamond just works, especially if it goes in the middle of something. Very cool stuff, dude. Very cool. I just like the scale, and I guess this is why the reason why fantasy artwork is the absolute best. Just with the scale, everything's always so epic feeling. But yeah, so what was I doing? So I tried to look up what the scroll homeworld might have looked like. Just kind of to steal ideas. I looked it up, and within 2 seconds of Google, I just said, "Oh, fuck it." It's like there's nothing there. But we're going to try and fudge. I don't even know what color the scroll homeworld would be. Which just cracks me up. Because it's the Skrull and the Kree are Marvel's premier alien worlds. The Skrull and the Kree are as significant as Atlantis and Wakanda. And there was a long time where Wakanda meant nothing in the comics. If it really wasn't for that movie, if it wasn't for Black Panther, no one would really care about Wakanda. It never became maybe you know what, maybe let me take some of that back, because there was Brian Michael Bendis did that one Secret War, not Secret Wars, Secret War, that was really about Doom and Wakanda, and I thought that kind of brought Wakanda into the forefront of the Marvel 616. But here we go. We got something. I'm happy with this. You don't hear this often from me. I am happy with this. So everyone, just keep in mind, I'm probably gonna hang around for 10 more minutes, just so we do a solid hour. And I really just need to shut down for a little bit today, also. But I want to kind of come back to the drawing table, because earlier we were doing Trial by Fire. We did Trial by Fire stream, and I was working on this right here. And, I hate doing streams where you don't draw cool stuff. It's the worst. So Justin, yeah. Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure you guys were still there. So Justin, dude, just based on some of our DMs, I got a package coming that in the mail, of course, but it's Stanley related. And it's some of the stuff you and I were just kind of chit-chatting about. But the idea is I wanted to present it in one of the streams to kind of just, go over some of his little known work And I showed you one item already, but I got something cool coming. I can't wait. I really can't wait to like crack it open. I might just do like a live opening one night. So, and that might be in like I might do like 2 StanUARY live streams. I might just do like one unboxing and then do one where I'm like working out of the sketchbook here. But just wanted to give you a heads up on that. And Justin, dude, like thanks so much for suggesting this and letting me be a part of it, letting me like contribute, because this one's tough. Like these, like doing the challenges in this fashion is tough, but I'm having a great time, dude. So thank you. All right, everyone, thanks so much. Oh, here we go. Sweet. That's not far off. Dude, let me know if you need help along the way. No, I'm not joking, Mr. Lee. All right, everyone. Look, I love you. Thanks for hanging out. I think we made some pretty good progress. I'm going to keep pounding away at this. That's what she said. Everyone, rock and roll. I'll see y'all soon.